What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants video. First of 3 videos today. I'll have one scheduled at 3 o'clock. I'll have one scheduled at 7 o'clock. And, of course, I'll be live streaming the Lakers game tonight at 10:15. So I hope you guys will watch all the videos. Let me know what you think, whether you like it or don't like it. Give me a little thumbs up, and it's working hard today. And I hope you guys will all tune in for the Lakers stream tonight. So I hope to see you all guys there. And, as always, I appreciate you watching. So the New York Giants trade for Leonard Williams yesterday. Now, I've been an advocate of I am all on board with what Dave Gettleman has done. I believe in Dave Gettleman. I feel like he does have a plan. This was an awkward trade for me because, to me, I thought the Giants needed to be sellers, not buyers. We're 2-6, and we have a lot of cap space going forward next year, and I felt like we need draft picks and a piece of free agent here and there. Leonard Williams is a free agent, which a lot of people were mad about, that we gave up a 3rd-round pick and a 5th-rounder. And, of course, if we sign Leonard Williams, it's a 4th-rounder. If we let Leonard Williams walk, we get a compensatory pick. So if we let him walk, it's kind of a wash. Also, if we have to sign him, there's rumors that he wants $100 million. I ain't giving him $100 million. If Dave Gettleman gives him $100 million, I go take Dave Gettleman's knees out myself. Leonard Williams ain't worth $100 million. I understand taking a shot on him. He was the 6th overall pick by the Jets, and we need big-time help. We just need depth on the defensive line. We do. He likes hog mollies. He likes guys that stuff the line of scrimmage. He likes those guys. It's why he drafted B.J. Hill. It's why he drafted Dexter Lawrence. We already had Dalvin Tomlinson there. So also maybe an indication that they're going to trade Dalvin Tomlinson. Probably an indication they're going to trade Janoris Jenkins because they're going to want to get home because obviously they're going to put either Sam Beal out there, or they're going to put Corey Ballantyne out there, and they're going to roll with these young kids, which I think they should at this point. I think they need to get that NFL experience. But people are killing Dave Gettleman. Mike Francesa, of course. I mean, he's got a war with the Giants, so he's killing the Giants at everything they do. So this doesn't surprise you one bit. But there are some people that are really ticked off about this. I've heard people talking about they want to fire Dave Gettleman. Me, I don't like Pat Shurmur. That's my thing. But Dave Gettleman, I don't believe this is his fault. People can say that he hired Shurmur. Shurmur's his guy, but the ownership has a say on who the Giants hires as coach. It's not just the GM. I want to go over a couple of GMs with you with the New York Giants. Okay. George Young took over in 1979 for the Giants. The Giants were a disgraceful organization in the 70s, kind of like they are right now. Really bad. Really bad. George Young came in, had an incredibly controversial pick in the 1979 draft, 7th overall, Phil Simms out of Morehead State. Fans booed. Didn't have the social media we have today, but they were not happy. Papers were not happy. Killed him, kind of like we did with Daniel Jones. The Giants were bad in 79, bad in 1980, made the playoffs in 81, bad in 82, really bad in 83. So the first 4 out of 5 seasons, the Giants were awful with George Young as GM, even though they drafted Lawrence Taylor and they drafted Phil Simms, which would obviously be a core, the core of the Giants' offense and defense, those championship teams. It took a while for the Giants to turn it around. It took George Young 5 years to really get them going. 84 playoffs, 85 playoffs, 86 championship. 88, 10-6, 89 playoffs, 90 championships. So it took years to build that championship team, but he did it. Ernie Accorsi took over in 1998. 98, Giants are bad. 99, Giants are bad. 2000, won the NFC Championship, got killed in the Super Bowl. 2001, they were bad. So again, the first 3 out of 4 years, they were pretty bad. And he took over a good team in 97. They were a playoff team in 97. But again, it took a few years to get going. And eventually, years later, in 2007, and I know Jerry Reese took over in 2007, but that was Ernie Accorsi's team. Ernie Accorsi's championship team, and even in 2011, there was a lot of Accorsi guys there. Eli Manning's an Accorsi guy. Justin Tuck, Osi Umenyiora, Michael Strahan. Well, Strahan wasn't, that was a George Young guy, but Tuck, Umenyiora, Kiwanuka, that solid defense, that was all Ernie Accorsi. Brandon Jacobs was Ernie Accorsi. So, it took a while, again, it took a while for that to flourish. So Dave Gettleman taking over a team that had awful drafts, awful contracts, and taking over a 3-13 team. He can't turn it around overnight. There's a salary cap in the NFL, man. You can't just buy the best players. You could before 1994, but you can't do that anymore. 1995, you can't do that anymore. You can't just buy everybody you want. So it's not as easy to build a championship team. I'm impatient like everybody else. I'm sick of losing. I'm sick of it. We've been terrible since 2013. I've had it with it too. But there's no way, in my opinion, that you can sit there and say, fire Dave Gettleman. Now, this draft or this trade, again, it's interesting to me. But I don't understand why people are so on Dave Gettleman. And I don't understand why the Panthers fans are on him either. They made a Super Bowl under his watch. He took over a losing team, and they were 15-1 a few years later. Went to the Super Bowl. And I know a lot of that was not Gettleman, but a lot of it was. He drafted Christian McCaffrey. That was a pretty good pick, right? He must know the running back. He drafted Barkley and McCaffrey. They're the two best running backs in the league. It's pretty damn good. I'm going to give Gettleman a chance. I know a lot of guys don't want to. I know a lot of guys question this trade, and I'm sure they question Odell Beckham trade. They question Olivier Vernon. They've questioned a lot of things that he's done, and so far it hasn't panned out in the field. So far, what are we, 7-17 since he took over as GM? I get that people are upset. I get it, but I'm telling you, look at Ernie Accorsi's first 2 years here. Look at George Young's first 2 years here. They are both really bad. So what I'm saying, now Jerry Reese took over a fantastic situation. Jerry Reese took over, you couldn't lose. He took over a fantastic team, a team that had made the playoffs 2 years in a row, won 11 games in 2005. And were set up for. They were only 10-6 in 2007. They just went on that run. They were only 9-7 in 2011. They went on that run. So it's not like they were completely dominant teams either. But they won Super Bowls. But they were good teams. George Young took over a bad team. Of course, he took over a good team, then a great team like Reese did. And then, of course, Gettleman's taken over a disgraceful team like George Young did. So what I'm saying is, you got to be patient with the GM. He's going to make questionable moves. He has. But got to give him a couple years. Got to at least give him through next year. Got a lot of draft picks. Got a lot of cap space. Got to give him a chance. Can't kill him over everything he does. I'm pissed off too. Sick of losing. I know how you guys feel. Trust me. But we got to be patient with Dave Gettleman. Got to be patient. It's just how it is. Takes time to build a winner. And I feel like he's doing it. So that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you think. Until next time, guys, it's Baddog. And I am gone. Peace!